Robert and Niko's Marvelous Milk. Written and illustrated by Robert DeGuzman. Dedicated to Mom, Dad, Niko, Enzo, Ate Shlia, Ate Bianca, and Kuya Tom. Introducing Robert DeGuzman, Niko DeGuzman, Enzo DeGuzman, and Mr. and Mrs. DeGuzman. Robert DeGuzman, or Robbie for short, is 9 years old, pretty small for his age, and loves sports, mostly football. He plays football and watches it on TV whenever he has the chance. Hi, I'm Robert. Let me introduce you to my family. This is Niko, my little brother, who is big for his age. He's already up to my belly button. He's really picky with food and loves watching a show called Paw Patrol and a movie called Toy Story. Maybe you've heard of it. These are my parents, Mr. and Mrs. DeGuzman. They are both 32 years old. My mom doesn't work because she has to watch my brothers while my dad goes to work. He is in the military. Then there's my youngest brother, Enzo. He knows how to laugh, smile, and talk, but he prefers screaming when he's happy. He watches basketball too, even though he is 4 months. Robbie, watch Niko while we're going to my work for a little bit, Mr. DeGuzman said. Okay, but I've never taken care of Niko all by myself before, Robert replied. Don't worry, we won't be long. Bye, Mrs. DeGuzman said. Shush, Niko said. Time out, Robert yelled. Okay, first of all, my brother is a baby, so this is baby talk. Second of all, shush means French fries, so now at least you know what it means. Time in. Dead, Niko said. I don't know if we have that, Robert said as he thought for a moment. He looked in the fridge and all there was chicken, rice, steak, juice, and hot sauce. No milk anywhere. Sorry, Niko, no milk right now, Robert said. Dead it, Niko yelled. Okay. We can buy some at Vaughn's. Also, I know you're a baby, but you have to calm down about the milk, Robert gently explained. Now, where would I get money? My room. I have an envelope with lots of money from my birthday and Christmas, Robert said, feeling relieved. Robert and Niko went to the garage. Niko hopped in Robert's basket on the bike, and they closed the garage. It took 15 minutes to bike to Vaughn's. When they got there, it was empty. No cars or people. Whoa! What's this? What's this sign? What's the sign on the pole? It says, closed, keep out. Zombie inspection in process. Cool, Robert said. Closed, Niko said. Niko screamed. Niko paused for a moment before shrugging his shoulders and walking inside anyway. Robert was confused, but he took the bike and walked inside too. Niko, I think this is dangerous. A zombie approached them. It was hideous. Then it started saying something. Synarbs, the zombie yelled. Time out, Robert yelled. Okay, I'm guessing synarbs is a word for zombies. Is a word zombie uses. I was expecting them to say brains. Strange. Time in, Robert yelled again. Take this, zombie. Robert threw boxes of cookie at the zombie. So did Niko. The zombie started walking towards them. Robert threw Niko because he knew he was heavy, and the zombie disappeared into thin air. Suddenly, a green muscle car pulled up. The license plate read, Bandit. Time out, Robert yelled. Okay, The Bandit is a fast car that Eddie Royal owns. This has to be him. Time in. Time in. Sup, kid? I'm here to. Ah! A zombie bit me! Run! Said Mr. Royal in a serious voice, as his skin began to turn green. Robert and Niko hurried towards the milk section, and for some sort of reason, no zombies were there. Whoa! Look at all this expired milk. Only that is still good. Let's take it, Robert said. When Robert and Niko turned around, they were surrounded by 12 zombies. Robert and Niko got on the bike and pedaled as fast as he could around the store. They went through each section and messed them up. Robert and Niko crashed because they were looking behind them too much. They had a hard collision with one of the shelves. They were so tired they drank some milk, and they started to feel weird. But they started pedaling again. Anyway, bam! All of a sudden, their bike magically picked up a quick speed. It only took 3 minutes for them to get home. But as Robert was opening the door, he remembered his brother fell off along the way. This time, he grabbed his brother and duct taped him to himself. When Robert picked up Niko said, "Took you long enough to get here?" Robert and Niko went home again. When they got there, Robert forgot to take off the tape and then let Niko go. So when their parents got home, it was like Niko was in his parents' carrier. At least they got their cookies and milk.